Garret, just any sort of to wannabe e-commerce entrepreneurs that want to start, whether it's a side hustle or what would be some of the top tips that you'd recommend in terms of what they should be doing?
Yeah, I think my first tip would be don't start anything you're not willing to commit the next 5 years of your life to.
Right.
I think too often it's easy to start multiple things, which means you're not going to succeed at any of them.
Yep.
That kind of serial entrepreneur that doesn't get very far. And then really setting goals. So, I mean, Kinder Bravely, when we started it, I was still working full time running another company. And this was just a project that Deanna and I worked on nights and evenings. So the first 12 months, I was, working 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. midnight,
Yep.
nearly every day. And then, plenty of weekends. But I certainly had a goal. I'd said to myself, when it gets to this revenue number, I'm going to quit my day job.
Yep.
So I think just starting with that in mind in the beginning, and then being willing to, see it through for, say, my number is 5 years. If you can commit 5 years to it, then
Yep.
you should do it.
Yep.
And then really, once you start to grow, it's all about team, right? You have to have an amazing product, I think. So yes,
Mm-hmm.
do something you believe in. Hopefully you're solving a problem for yourself that there's market demand for.
Mm-hmm.
And then really, the next phase is all about teams, because in the end it's teams competing against other teams, and if you have a better team, you're going to come out on top.
Yeah. That's great to hear,
Yeah.
and especially as you grow. The other thing that I've discovered is important is you got to fall in love with the process, not just the product and what you're doing. And
Hmm.
because process sounds damn boring, but it's actually will free you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for us, we have an internal phrase that is fall in love with your customer, not your product.
Yeah.
And we got that from Jeff Hoffman years ago. In fact, also that's the other thing. I think never be shy of spending money on learning.